All right. Hello, everyone. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Leanne. I'm gonna pull the star of the show, Luna, in so you can see her. She's like, what are you doing? So as people are logging on, go ahead and type in the chat just like Ellen and Leanne have done. And let me know if you have any physical requests for class today. So if some part of your body in particular is feeling tight, yeah, there's Luna. She's a tired girl. She got a lot of fetch today. Type in if you have any physical requests for practice. She is adorable. Also, can you confirm that you can hear me? It should be working well, but I just want to triple check. So if you can hear me, I would appreciate if you type in. Otherwise, I'll do a quick little reset. Let me know if you have any physical requests. Laura, thanks for typing in. We have a few people who are new to me jumping on the stream today. Confirmed, Ellen, thank you so much. Ingrid and Bree, glad y'all are here. All right, thank you guys so much for letting me know. We have a few people who are new to me joining us today. So I'm really, really glad that y'all are here. I'm gonna put my phone on airplane so I'm just not distracted. And super excited to share practice with you. For those who are new to me, my name is Holly and this is Luna. She is my soulmate, my partner in crime. She's here to teach today. Oh, Leanne, I'm so glad you invited Laura and Ellen. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, we've had this community of people practicing for class since this time last year, actually even a little before. So this is really special to see it grow and I'm so glad you're joining us. If anyone has physical requests, feel free to type them in and I'll try to get some movement that focuses on those parts of the body for you as well. Yay! So as people are typing in and getting settled, I want you to just find your way to a comfortable seated position. And I tend to like to sit on a block. If you don't have a block, you can sit on a pillow. You don't have to do that. But if you have low back pain or tight hips, this can help. Oh, sciatica, lower back. Hi, mama. We can definitely get those things in. Yeah, so particularly with the lower back, if you have like a pillow or a block to sit on, definitely go ahead and do that. And you can sit cross-legged. If cross-legged is not comfortable, you can straighten your legs out or you can curl your legs under. Just find a position that feels comfortable for you to sit in, and if sitting's not comfortable, lay down. First and foremost, honor what you need. So let's begin to transition away from whatever was happening before this and drop in to this now moment. You've carved out this time and space for yourself. So let's use our senses to drop in. So I invite you to use your sense of sight to just notice where you are in the room and any objects that are around you right now. And you can repeat the names of those things in your mind, or you can just make mental notes of them. And then gently rest your eyes or soften your gaze at a point in front of you. And take a moment here to bring your awareness to any sounds that you can hear. Perhaps sounds outside your home, sounds inside your home, sounds inside the room, the sound of my voice, the sound of your breath as it flows in and as it flows out. Inhale and exhale. Notice where your body meets the earth and all points that are touching the earth. Feel your body rooting into the earth and your head reaching towards the sky, and soften your shoulders down the spine. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Now gently scan your body from head to toe and just start to notice the physical sensations present for you here. So there's no right or wrong, there's no good or bad. Just take mental inventory of how you feel right here, right now. And now notice where in the body you feel the breath as it moves in and as it moves out. I invite you now to pause. And we're going to practice a breath technique called 4-7-8 breath to really help reset the nervous system and help the body and the mind to relax and get ready for this restorative yoga practice today. So 4-7-8 breath asks you to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, and then exhale for 8 counts. This breath is a really powerful way to help reset the nervous system because our exhale activates our parasympathetic nervous system, and it communicates with the vagus nerve, which will tell our body and our minds like we are safe in this now moment. We can rest, we can relax. So we're gonna start our time together with this calming and grounding breath. We're gonna move through 4 rounds of it, and if at any point it doesn't feel right for you to breathe in this way, if like holding the breath or exhaling too long feels triggering, just return to the rhythm of your natural breath. You are, Luna's whining to get out because it's her dinner time. You know best what your body needs, so honor that above all else. We're gonna take a cleansing breath to begin, and then I'll guide you through the practice. So cleansing breath in through the nose. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Inhale through the nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now release control over the breath and just return to your natural breath here and notice how you feel. So we're in a time of a new year, a new beginning, which is something that can happen every day. But culturally in the West, this is when we often set our resolutions. And something that I invite you to think about during this time of year, in addition to those things that you want to achieve and do and accomplish, which are great, thinking about how you want to be as you move through those things. And one small step you can take. What's that smallest step you can take to reach that? And I invite you to practice that during our time together on the mat today. So for me, one of my intentions is asking permission less of others and like trusting in myself, having a little more confidence with my choices and decisions. So on the mat, it's gonna look for me is listening to what my body is telling me instead of what maybe verbal cues I'm being given. So I invite you now to just ask yourself, like, what is that intention? And then what is one small way I can embody that as we move on the mat today? Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center and repeat that intention in your mind. Make it sacred here. And inhale, send it up to sky. Exhale, push it all away. Bring your fingertips to the mat, your chin to your chest as you do that. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, chin to chest. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, bring your right hand to the earth. Ground down through your sits bones and then lean to the right side. Really try to keep your left sits bones rooted on the floor here. And then stack the left shoulder over the right. You can drop the gaze to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. Inhale, reach your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Feel the sits bones ground the spine, lengthen, reach it up high. And exhale, bring your fingertips to the left side. Keep your right sits bones grounded. Think about stacking your right shoulder over your left. And then choose where your gaze needs to be to feel best for your neck. You can soften the gaze at the earth. You can gaze up towards the sky. Breathe in, then breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Reach your arms up high, gaze up. And exhale, twist to the right side. Bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind your back. Feel your sits bones ground. Feel your spine lengthen. Your head reaches towards the sky. Inhale here. And exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. 4 more big breaths here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Come back to center, gaze towards the sky. And exhale, twist to the left. This time, right hand comes to the left knee, left hand behind the back. Feel the sits bones ground, your spine lengthen. Gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. 4 more. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead as you come back towards center, gaze towards the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to your knees. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open your mouth, let it all out. 2 more breaths like this, in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Now I want you to slowly bring your legs straight out in front of you if they aren't already there. So straighten the legs out, pull the flesh out from under the sits bones, bring your hands to either side of the seat, and then point your left foot, flex your right. Point your right foot, flex your left. Woo, pedal back and forth a few times. And starting to wake up the feet. Give them some attention. How often do we actually pay attention to our feet, who carry us everywhere? Good, now bring your feet just a little bit wider and we're gonna take some circles with your toes. So I want you to move your toes out to the side. Bring them down towards the middle and then in towards each other and up and around. So take about 4 circles with your feet in this direction and move at the rate that is right for you, that is right for your body today. And then I want you to reverse it. So take 4 circles in the opposite direction with the feet. Getting into the ankles as well. Great. Now bring your legs back towards one another. And feel your feet active and engaged, like you're standing on the floor. Feel your thighs really, really strong. Bring your hands to either side of your seat. Inhale, feel your spine reach towards the sky. And then exhale, bow forward, let your body get heavy here. So don't think about like I'm reaching for my toes. Think about I'm melting into the earth. So let the body become heavy. On the inhale, think about your spine getting long. And on the exhale, think about your torso getting heavy. Relaxing the head, relaxing the neck. We're gonna take 10 breaths here. And return to that intention. What is one small thing you can do here to support your intention, your resolution or way of being? And then gently massage your legs as you walk your hands up. And I want you to find your way to a tabletop position. So you can move that way by moving the legs out to the side, or you can cross your legs and roll onto the hands and the knees. And then bring yourself to a tabletop with the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Spread your fingers wide, really push into the knuckles and the fingertips so you see even the whites of your fingertips. And we're just gonna start to wake up the spine here with some cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up towards the sky. I want you to take a moment here. And then exhale, slowly point the toes, arch the spine, gaze in towards your navel and breathe. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, point your toes, arch your spine, gaze in towards your navel. Now I want you to inhale back to neutral, bring your toes together and widen your knees. So it's almost like you're gonna come back to child's pose, but we're gonna do a cat and cow like this. So inhale, drop your belly, gaze up towards the sky. And exhale, point your toes, arch your spine, gaze in towards your navel. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up towards the sky. And exhale, point your toes, arch your spine, gaze in towards your navel. Now inhale back to neutral. And exhale, send your sits bones all the way back. The arms extend in front of you. You can bring your chin to the floor or your forehead to the floor. And take a moment to just land in this child's pose. And if child's pose is not comfortable for you, you can come to a seat. You can lie down on your back. I want this to embody a space that is restful and supportive to you. So whatever that means for you in your body, please honor that. And then return to that intention here. That small thing you can do with this breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, walk both hands over to the right side. Keep the left sits bones grounded. So you're getting a really intense stretch on the left side of the body. Try to think about keeping the left sits bones heavy and rooted on the earth here. And breathe. Inhale, walk your hands back through center and over to the left side. Keep your right sits bones grounded and feel that stretch along the right side body. Inhale, bring your hands back to center. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Take a big breath in. And exhale it out. Inhale, bring it back to tabletop position. I want you to ground down through your knuckles and your fingers and curl your toes under. Now start to shift your weight forward so the shoulders come in front of the palms. And then scrape your forearms along your rib cage. Bring your chin and your chest to the floor. And then straighten your legs. Bring your belly to the mat. So, Mama, Lisa, this one is for you. This is a really restorative low back thing that we're going to do here. I want you to first focus on feeling your feet and your legs getting really heavy on the earth. And try not to engage your glutes too much. Just try to keep the thighs engaged without engaging the glutes. And then gently shake your hips from side to side here. Release any tension in the low back with these little wiggles. Ground down through the feet and the thighs. Inhale, everyone lift your chest up to a baby cobra for a second. So use the strength of the back to lift the chest up. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale here. And exhale, bring your head back to the mat. Gently shake your hips from side to side. All right, engage the tops of the feet and the thighs. Inhale, lift your chest up to a baby cobra. And then look over the left shoulder and exhale. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Inhale, bring it back to center. This is great for the neck as well. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder and then bring the left cheek to the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do this a couple more times. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, gaze over the left shoulder. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Breathe in And breathe out. Inhale, bring it back to center. And exhale, gaze over the right shoulder, left cheek to the mat. Breathe in. And breathe out. So one more each side. Inhale to center. Exhale, gaze over the left shoulder. Lower the right cheek and breathe. Inhale to center. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder, lower the left cheek and breathe. Now inhale, bring it back to center, and then stack the palms one atop another, like under your chin. You can either stack the palms or you can bring two fists and stack them on top of each other, and then lower your chin or your forehead to rest on the hands. And I want you to bend your knees and wave your feet in the air like you just don't care. You can do a few ankle rolls. And then drop both knees from side to side. And when you do this, your hips are probably like lifting pretty significantly off the mat. That's normal. I want you to think about engaging your core so that the hip bones don't lift off of the mat quite as much. They're still gonna lift a little, that's anatomy, but with that engagement of the core, hopefully it can be a little bit less of a lift. And maybe the legs don't drop as far, that's okay too. And then lower the feet back to the mat, shake the hips from side to side. And then I want you to engage the left leg, keeping the left leg strong, straight, and engaged. Lift it up off of the mat. And then think about reaching it towards the wall behind you or the back edge of the mat. Reaching as far as you can, and then slowly lower it back to mat. So you just gained like 2 inches here. We're getting really tall. This helps to decompress tension in the low back. So we're going to do the same thing on the right side. Engage the right leg, lift it up, keep it straight. Inhale here. And exhale, reach it as far as you can as you lower it back to the mat. One more time, we're going to get another inch on each side. Inhale, engage the left leg, lift it up. Exhale, lengthen and extend it as you lower. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, lengthen and extend it as you lower. Great job. Now bring your hands to either side again. So like bringing the palms under the shoulders, you can bring your forehead to the mat again and gently shake your hips from side to side. Just notice if the low back or any other part of the body feels any different here. Now engage the tops of the feet and the thighs. My feet are literally hanging off of the mat right now because I just made myself grow so tall. Engage the tops of the feet and the thighs. Inhale, lift it up to a baby cobra, or if your body's ready for it, an upward facing dog. And then exhale, bend your knees, come to a tabletop position. Ground down through your knuckles and your fingers in this tabletop. Curl your toes under. And then drop your belly gaze up towards the sky like you're coming to that cow pose again. Keeping the hands rooting on the earth, start to straighten the legs towards the sky. And then lower the heels towards the earth. Take a few moments. You can pedal out the feet here. If you want to check in your alignment and get a little core work in, which will help with low back pain, we can test by moving back and forth between down dog and plank. So on the inhale, you can shift your weight forward to a plank pose. You can take a breath or you can come to child's pose. And then on the exhale, send your sits bones to the sky, downward facing dog again. In theory, you can move between plank and down dog without moving your hands or feet. So everyone meeting in down dog, honor any wiggles that your body wants. Take a big breath in and a big breath out, bringing some blood flow to the brain here. It'll help give you the ability to focus, give you a little energy boost. Now slowly walk your hands towards your feet. So you're walking your hands towards the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up halfway. And exhale, soften at your knees, fold forward. You can let your arms dangle alongside the body. You can grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. You can shake your head side to side, no. You can nod your head back and forth, yes. You can bring your hands to clasp behind your head, way down the upper back, way down the shoulders. And then release the bind and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come to stand. And let your head be the very last thing that rises. Inhale, bring your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, drop them down the back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it out. Feel your feet rooting into the earth. Feel your head reaching towards the sky. Soften the shoulders down the spine. And return to that intention. And one small action you can do. What can you embody on the mat as we move to help meet that? At the end of the day, life is made up of a lot of small choices that we make. Inhale, reach your arms up high towards the sky. Grab the left wrist with the right fingers. And exhale, lean to the right side. Keep the left foot rooting on the earth, so it's a really good stretch along that left side body. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, bring it back to center. Grab your right wrist with your left fingers and exhale, lean it to the left. Keep the right foot rooted on the earth, feeling that stretch along the right side. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, soften at your knees, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. And exhale, walk your hands forward, find your way to downward facing dog again. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, pick your right leg up behind you. You have the option to bend your right knee, opening the hips. You can take a few circles with that knee if you'd like, or not, you can skip that. And then straighten your right leg, and you can drag the right toes along the midline of the mat and step your right foot between your hands. You might need to pull that right foot there. That's a human thing. And then lower your left knee onto the mat. Feel your feet pushing into the earth. You can uncurl the back toes. Feel the top of the left foot pushing into the mat. The right foot really pushing into the mat. Come up onto your fingertips. Start to lift the chest. Feel the thighs rotate inwards. And then lift it up to a low lunge. You can bring your hands to the top of the right thigh. If this is too much on the left knee, you can roll your mat up for some extra support. You can grab a pillow or a blanket. Think about feeling the feet root down, the thighs rotate inwards. Inhale here. And then exhale, deepen the bend in the right knee. Soften the shoulders down the back. Keep that core engaged. You can drop the arms alongside the body. Start to bring the shoulder blades towards one another. Behind the back, maybe gaze up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to frame your right leg. Inhale, deepen the bend in the front knee. And then exhale, straighten your right leg, send the sits bones back. You can peel the toes off the mat. We're gonna rock back and forth between this a few times, and we're gonna really take some time in this runner stretch. So inhale, deepen the bend in the right leg, shift the weight forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Send the sits bones back. Inhale, bend the right knee, send the weight forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg, send it back. Last one, inhale, deepen the bend in the right knee. And exhale, straighten the right leg and peel the toes off of the mat. You can windshield wiper the right foot from side to side. And then settle into stillness as you soften and melt forward over that right leg. Try to keep the right foot active and engaged. That'll help make this stretch in the calf as well. 3 more big breaths. And then shift your weight forward, heel toe the right foot out to the side, and bring the right knee to meet the left. Tabletop position again. Ground down through the knuckles, ground down through the fingers. Inhale, drop your belly gaze up. And exhale, point your toes, arch your spine, gaze in. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up, curl your toes under, and then send your sits bones towards the sky, downward facing dog. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, pick the right leg up behind you, option to bend the right knee and open the hips. Maybe take some circles with that knee. And then straighten your right leg, or you're on your left leg now. Drag the left toes along the midline and step the left foot between the hands and lower your right knee onto the mat. I don't know how I am my age and I still don't know my right and left. Feel your feet push down into the mat. Feel your thighs engage and rotate inwards, come up onto the fingertips. Keep those feet and those legs strong and then lift the torso all the way up. You can bring your hands to the top of the left thigh. Support that right knee however you need. Inhale, keep that core engaged and then deepen the bend in the front knee. Start to soften the shoulders towards one another behind the back. Maybe hands stay on the left thigh. Maybe they come alongside the body. Maybe even gazing up towards the sky. And breathe. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands to frame the left leg. So we're going to do that back and forth between this low lunge and a runner stretch a few times before we settle into that runner stretch. Inhale here, and then exhale, straighten the left leg. You can peel the toes off of the mat as you send it back, runner stretch, or half Hanumanasana. Inhale, deepen the bend in the left knee. Send the weight forward. This feels great on that right hip flexor for me. Exhale, straighten the left leg, send it back. Keeping that right foot engaged on the mat this whole time. Inhale, deepen the bend in the front knee. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, deepen the bend in the front knee. Exhale, send it back again. Last one, inhale, left knee bends. And exhale, straighten the left leg. Peel the left toes off of the mat and melt forward over that left leg. Maybe windshield wiper the left foot from side to side. And breathe. Now deepen the bend in the left knee, heel toe the left foot out to the side, and bring your left knee to meet your right. And then send your sits bones back. Child's pose. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk your hands in towards your knees. Lift your torso up as you're ready. And then scoot your legs out to the side. And then straighten the legs out in front of you. Again, and we did this at the beginning of class, and we're gonna have an opportunity to do it again here and notice how it feels, if it feels any different. I want you to start by bending your right knee and letting your right knee fall out to the side so the right foot comes somewhere on the left leg. Ground down through your seat. Bring your hands to either side of your left leg and think about engaging your core so you pull that left hip back, the right hip forward, and soften your shoulders down the back. The left leg and left foot are strong, active, and engaged. Inhale here. And exhale, you can walk your hands forward. Relax the head, relax the neck. Keep the sits bones grounded. So this is a great stretch in the left leg. This is also great for the low back. If your body is feeling pretty good here, and or if you want to get into the low back a little more, you can wave your right hand up at me. Bring your right hand to the outer edge of the left foot. Now we're gonna reach the left arm up towards the sky and thread the needle. Bring the left arm under the right. So the left hand comes to the top of the right knee. You don't want to pull into this twist, but you want to think about lengthening the spine and twisting from the core as you gaze under that right shoulder. And I feel it pretty intensely in the low back when I do that. That might be too much. And having the hands framing either side of the left leg is a phenomenal stretch. So honor where your body is, honor your needs right here, right now. We're going to hang out here for a few more breaths. Good. Bring the hands to frame the left leg if you went into a twist, and then gently massage the left leg as you walk your hands up. Straighten out the right leg. Take any wiggles, any shakes that your body wants. And then bend the left knee. Let the left knee fall out to the side. The sole of the left foot is somewhere on the right leg. The right foot and leg are active and engaged. Feel the sits bones get heavy, the head reaches towards the sky. That right leg from the toe to the thigh is nice and strong. Inhale here. And exhale, bow forward over that right leg. So whatever variation you just did, I want you to work towards that same option on this side, all the while knowing and acknowledging and honoring that the two sides are totally different. So take it breath by breath. Meet your needs as you go. You can stay here, bow forward over that right leg. Or you can bring the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot. You can reach your right arm up towards the sky, and then like you're threading a needle, bring the right arm under the left, the right hand to the top of the left knee as you gaze towards it. Again, be really careful. You don't want to pull your way into this twist. You can just let the hands rest there and then think about lengthening the spine and twisting from the core as you gaze under that left shoulder. Good. Slowly unravel if you're in a bind, and then gently massage the right leg as you walk your hands up. And now straighten out your left leg. Give it a shake. You can karate chop. And then stop. Pull your flesh out from under the sits bones, hands to either side of the seat. And we're gonna do that same forward fold we began with, and just notice if there's any more space here. Feel the sits bones ground, the spine lengthen, soften your shoulders down the back. Inhale here. And then exhale, walk the hands as you bow forward. Relax the head, relax the neck. And breathe here. Notice if this same pose feels any different. Notice the space you've created. Notice your breath. Now gently massage your legs as you walk your hands up. And then bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Your hands can come to your kneecaps. You can bring the shoulders towards one another, gaze towards the sky. And then arch your spine, reach your arms out in front of you, and slowly, like a zombie, lowering into a coffin. Lower all the way onto your back. Oof. And if there's some tension in the low back right now, there might be. Gently windshield wipe your knees from side to side. And then I want you to curl your left knee in towards your chest. Bring the hands to the top of the left shin. Pull that left knee towards the left armpit, and then straighten the right leg. Keep it straight out onto the earth. So straight right leg resting on the floor, pulling the left knee into the left armpit. Inhale here. Bring the right hand to the top of the left knee, the left arm out to a cactus T, or a straight left arm reaching, and then cross the left leg over the body as you gaze over the left shoulder. So this is a great twist. Good for the low back, good for digestion, good for sciatica. Also opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders. You can soften your gaze. Soften your breath. And then bring the knees back in to center. Curl the right knee into the chest as well. Take a few moments to wiggle it around. And then straighten the left leg. Bring it towards the earth as you pull the right knee in towards the right armpit. Inhale here. Bring the left hand to the top of the right knee, the right arm to a cactus T as you cross the right leg over to the left side and gaze over the right shoulder. And let everything settle here. And find one place you can soften. Maybe it's in the body. Maybe it's in the mind. Maybe with the breath. Now inhale, curl both knees back into the chest. Take any little wiggles here. And I want you to give yourself the world's biggest hug. So wrap your arms around your shins, curl your chin into your chest, squeeze tight like you're giving your best friend a hug. You haven't seen him in a long time. I'm looking at you, Megan Atari. Give yourself that really, really big hug. And then you can let go and slowly lower all the way onto the mat. Grab a blanket, grab some fuzzy socks, anything that you need to feel nice and cozy here. Take any last movements your body would like. If you are looking for a little extra low back release, I encourage taking legs up the wall. And wherever you find yourself, honor your needs here. And know that there is nothing left for you to do. There is no place else for you to be. There is just this moment, just this breath, just this. Allow yourself to savor it. You can slowly begin to deepen your breath and bring awareness back into the physical body. If your body would like to remain still, please
remain still. Or if you'd like to invite some movement in, you can slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, roll the wrists and the ankles. Maybe staying still or maybe stretching the arms and the legs in opposite directions, reawakening here. You may remain resting on the earth, or you can slowly find your way to a fetal position. Wherever you are, notice where your body meets the earth. And feel the earth lifting you up here. Know that you are held. And thank the earth for its nourishment, its support. And if you feel ready, you can slowly find your way to a comfortable seat. Allow the eyes to remain resting and the palms to rest upwards in a sign of receiving. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. And scan your body from head to toe again. Notice all that is present for you here. And if it's any different from when we began. Place the palms one atop another at the center of your chest. Take a moment to feel really, really proud of yourself for taking the time to arrive for your body and your mind in this deeply profound way today. The life that we make is built up with a lot of small things, a lot of little choices along the way. And with each and every breath, I invite you to drop back into this space within you, this connection to the core of who you are, who you truly are when all that external noise gets quieter. And know that you can carry this with you as you move through your world, bringing these moments of grounding with you as you build your life. Let's take one more breath together to close in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you can slowly open your eyes as you return to this space. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today, for creating this community for one another. We're living through really weird and hard times, and I've been really feeling the craving for community a lot lately. So I'm really, really grateful for you all creating this community together on Sunday evenings. For those who are new to me, we have this class every Sunday at 6. Come one, come all. Tell your loved ones about it, just like Leanne did. I love that. It's a cool way to drop in with people that you might be missing from afar right now as well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll type my email in the chat so you have it. And the link to sign up for next week is the same as the one you used for today. So if you are able to join next week, we would love to have you again. Thank you guys so much, and make a lot of really cool small choices this week. I'll see you next time. Oh, Ellen, I'm so glad that you were able to join. Leanne, thank you so much, and thanks for helping get some new people to the group. That made me really, really excited. I'm really grateful for you doing that. Anna, I'm so happy you were able to join. I'm really excited you're here. I was actually talking to someone at Bizarts about you today. I'll send you a text. Nothing weird. Ingrid and Bree, thank you guys so much. Sage, thanks for being here. Laura, thank you. I'm gonna type in my email right now. You love the small choices. I've been really feeling that lately. And I think it makes a big impact. At the end of the day, if you make those small little choices, it makes the big ones easier. So a small choice I did on what day? Friday? I dyed some of my hair purple. I've always wanted to have purple hair since I was like 13. So I'm making my teenage dreams come true. Beth, thank you for being here. Ellen, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next week. Oh, Alyssa, I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're well, friend. I thought you might like the hair. Thanks, Ellen.